A jam-packed crowd here in Anaheim, California. And would you look at what is suspended high above the ring? A steel cage for tonight's main event here on Monday Night Raw. Oh no. And it appears we are kicking off this week's episode of Raw with Jason Jordan. Oh dear, The Miz and that mouth of his. Not only did he call AJ Styles overrated, he called Shawn Michaels a has-been. And now thanks to General Manager Edge, he will have to face both superstars tonight. A bit of competition for AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels. But for The Miz, sounds like it's going to be a tough night. Well, it sounds like I'm not the only one who is sick and tired of Jason Jordan.
And his opponent from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin, a friend who was schooled by Kurt Angle in the same way that Jason Jordan was. But Shelton Benjamin having respect for the Olympic gold medalist. And I'm just getting word that we have a match on our hands. It will be Shelton Benjamin versus Jason Jordan to kick off Raw. An impromptu match. And the referee signals for the bell to get this contest underway. And Jason Jordan taking Kurt Angle's words about making a name for himself way out of context. It was a disgusting act at WWE Fastlane when Jason Jordan slammed Kurt Angle's head in between a car door. Jason Jordan might just have made a name for himself, but in all the wrong ways. Shelton Benjamin just as upset as me, coming out to confront Jason Jordan to kick off Raw. And that's what sparked this match. And it's Jordan with a forearm, a chop, forcing back Jason Jordan into the corner. Beautiful crossbody by Shelton Benjamin, who looks to teach a thing or two to Jason Jordan. Big knee. Hooks the leg. One. Just the one count. Shot blocked by Jordan. That stunned Shelton Benjamin. Takes up Jordan, belly to belly suplex. Well executed, I'll give him that. But I can't get over how somebody can treat an Olympic gold medalist, somebody that took the team of Jordan and Gable under their wing, Kurt Angle, tutored and schooled the two, the American Alpha. And now Jason Jordan accuses Kurt Angle of being jealous of Jason Jordan. How egotistical, how arrogant is Jason Jordan as Shelton Benjamin delivers a power slam and a pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Jordan just gets the shoulder up. And it's these type of matches where Jason Jordan should be looking to make a name for himself, not attacking legends like Kurt Angle. Do it in the ring. And Shelton Benjamin moves to the outside, wanting to teach a lesson to Jordan. Neck breaker. And now, instead of going for the pin, submission applied, tying up Jason Jordan in all sorts of knots. Putting the pressure on, referee asking the question. But Jordan, rolls through, escapes, but the work and the damage was done to the arm. Jordan goes for the leg. And you hear the boos from the crowd here in Anaheim. They are just as disgusted as me and Shelton Benjamin. And Benjamin now feeling the pressure from Jason Jordan. And Benjamin escapes. Oh! Right on the jaw again with that knee. 1, 2. Oh! Benjamin catching that knee not once but twice in this match. And Jordan has only just got the shoulder up. Chop. An exchange between the two. And Benjamin sent to the corner, shoulder to the midsection, and again. Oh! And that is the explosive offense from Jason Jordan, belly to belly. And Benjamin gets the shoulder up. Only just. And Jason Jordan complaining to our official. The count was fine and wasting time. Oh, again. The knee on the money. And Jordan, I don't know how Jordan's back up on his feet, but it might not be for long. Shelton Benjamin, caught the boots. Kick to the chest. And Benjamin heads to the top rope. Jordan just recovers. Huge power slam. And no. The ankle lock. I can't believe he's using the ankle lock on Shelton Benjamin. Kurt Angle's finishing maneuver. The arrogance of it. Small package. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Oh dear. Jason Jordan. His arrogance got the better of him. And when trying to insult not just Kurt Angle, but Shelton Benjamin with the ankle lock, Benjamin with a small package for the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Shelton Benjamin.
He can complain about the count, but it was fine. Shelton Benjamin defeats Jason Jordan in our opening contest on Raw. Seth Rollins wants his Intercontinental Championship back from Luke Harper, and he will get the opportunity to do so inside a steel cage in tonight's main event. And put a note in your diary. Next week, challenger and champion will be here for the official contract signing between Shinsuke Nakamura and WWE champion Brock Lesnar. Welcome back to Raw here in Anaheim as The Miz is resigned to double duty. 2 matches for The Miz. First against AJ Styles and then against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. The Miz taking objection to the dream match of the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Mr. WrestleMania Shawn Michaels on the grandest stage of them all. And The Miz, I quote, stating it was the overrated AJ Styles versus the has-been Shawn Michaels. I guess we'll see about that. Because here comes the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And let's not forget that both Styles and Michaels have already beat The Miz on Raw.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The Miz has lost to AJ Styles. He's lost to Shawn Michaels. So I'm not sure what he's going to bring tonight, which will make the result any different. But Edge made it clear that this is also competition for AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels, because who will beat The Miz in the quickest time? A beat the clock challenge for the 2 superstars who will go one-on-one at WrestleMania in a match which is most anticipated by the WWE Universe. Well, there you see it in the bottom corner of your screen, the clock, which will note the time if AJ Styles defeats The Miz. And that will be a time that Shawn Michaels will be looking to beat, but that all depends if Styles can beat The Miz again here on Raw. Big boot by The Miz. One, trying to force the victory is The Miz. And if The Miz could knock off AJ Styles, or could knock off Shawn Michaels, well, then he does have a shout to be involved at WrestleMania. Jabs by The Miz. Takes a step back, clothesline, and you sense the urgency as The Miz knows he's not just got one match tonight, but 2. This all set up by General Manager Edge, who was sick and tired of hearing from The Miz complaining about the dream match. Seems like we've got a lot of complainers here tonight on Raw. Jason Jordan. And now, The Miz. The Miz dumped on the outside, gets to his feet, but AJ Styles forearm right on the jaw. And Styles appreciating the fans here in Anaheim. The Miz back up to his feet, but sent back into the ring. Referee up to the count of 3. Maurice watches on, must keep an eye on Maurice. She can become an important aid to The Miz. Oh, but she can't save that. Pele kick right between the eyes. Went for the suplex, but The Miz finds a way out and chops away at the back of the leg. And The Miz might be looking to apply that figure 4 leg lock. And last time these two met, The Miz indeed locked on the figure 4, but ultimately he tapped out to the calf crusher. Maurice watches on. Doesn't look too impressed with AJ Styles, and Styles Now up to a knee. And Miz just took a bit of time there to think things through. He doesn't want to use all his energy. Still has to face Shawn Michaels immediately after this match. Oh, neck breaker snaps the neck of The Miz. The Miz about to get to his feet, but instead got a boot in the mush. 3 minutes on the clock now. AJ Styles stepping forward. Strong shots, kick to the back, a stiff kick to the back. And Maurice cheering on her husband and looking fearful at the moment for her husband, who does fight back out the corner. The Miz, double duty. His mouth getting himself in trouble again. When will he learn that sometimes it's best to be quiet? Submission applied. And The Miz talking to Maurice. Maybe looking for some instructions, some ideas. Oh! Might not get to deploy any of them. AJ Styles with a 2 count. 4 minutes. And Shawn Michaels, I'm sure, will be watching backstage. Neck breaker by AJ. The challenge was set. Who could beat The Miz quickest? If they can beat The Miz. Oh! Dumped on the back of his head. The Miz folded up in the corner. Now up to his feet, brought to his feet, and The Miz put the brakes on, boot to the midsection, knee lift, and that buys The Miz some time. The Miz just wants to get a victory. He could care less about the clock. The Miz dragging Styles to the corner. Approaching 5 minutes. And The Miz sends Styles across the ring. Here comes The Miz. Oh, awesome clothesline by The Miz. And now The Miz wants up Styles. Waits, poised. Snaps over, swinging neckbreaker, and the crowd not enjoying this. And the clock now 5:18, but The Miz could care less. He wants to wrap this up. He's looking for the skull-crushing finale, but Styles, an elbow breaks free. Forearm shot by AJ. Went for a second. The Miz blocks it too. And oh, The Miz smartly sends AJ. Oh, but AJ stopped The Miz. Phenomenal forearm. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles clock it. 5:51. 5:51 was the time. The Miz tried to buy some time by sending Styles to the outside, but Styles responded with a phenomenal forearm and hooks the leg for the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, it doesn't get any easier for The Miz. The Miz still recovering from that forearm. And here comes Shawn Michaels.
And his opponent, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
The showstopper. You could say the show has already stopped for The Miz after that phenomenal forearm. Oh, look. AJ Styles. Oh, well, Styles is leaving and Michaels is arriving. A look between the two, and The Miz down in the corner as you see. Michaels appreciating the fans, and Anaheim, and The Miz on the attack. Well, I can't fault The Miz for that. That was the right thing to do from The Miz, who still wants to force his way into the WrestleMania match. Oh, skull-crushing finale. This could do it. 1, 2, go! The Miz, a whisker away from defeating Shawn Michaels. Only 38 seconds on the clock, but The Miz won't care about that time. Went for the awesome knee. Michaels got out the way. Oh! Sweet chin music. And Shawn Michaels defeats The Miz in 54 seconds. Clock it. Super kick knocks out The Miz. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
54 seconds on the clock, and a sweet chin music may have just shut The Miz up once and for all. Shawn Michaels can take the bragging rights until Styles meets Michaels at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, the Big Red Machine Kane returns to action after he put down the Lone Wolf. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and it is time for your main event. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, the Architect, Seth Rollins. And once again, Rollins is without championship.
Introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
A very bizarre set of circumstances is the reason why Seth Rollins does not have the Intercontinental Championship. Luke Harper took the championship weeks ago on Raw. Then at WWE Fastlane, in the match between Harper and the champion Rollins, once again Harper left the match with the championship, with the match ending on a double countout. Luke Harper retains the gold, which is in his possession, but it belongs to Seth Rollins. And tonight there will not be an opportunity for Luke Harper to walk away, because he and Seth Rollins step foot inside a steel cage. And the steel cage suspended high above the ring, it will come down once both champion and challenger are in the ring. And here comes the challenger, the bludgeoner, Luke Harper. And again, very odd circumstances which see Luke Harper with the championship around his waist. If you're just joining us, don't be confused. Seth Rollins is still the champion, but for how long?
Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 275 pounds, Harper.
And Seth Rollins wants to get things going, says, come on, get in the ring. And the bludgeoner steps forward. Oh no, not again. Oh! A knee right into the face of Luke Harper stops Harper once again, walking away with the Intercontinental Championship. And Seth Rollins brings Harper into the ring, and he wants that cage down. Our officials bringing down the cage, and Seth Rollins making sure that Luke Harper cannot escape. And now the cage. Oh, here we go. No escape now for Luke Harper, who goes back first into the unforgiving steel. And at last, Seth Rollins can ensure that Harper does not run away with the IC title tonight. Oh! Seth Rollins irate at the fact that Harper has the championship in his possession. Can you believe the bludgeoner was about to walk away again with the championship? Oh, face first goes Seth Rollins into the middle turnbuckle, and I guess one thing we should take into account is, what is it like being locked inside a steel cage with Luke Harper? Is that such a sound choice for Seth Rollins, who is desperate for the cage to come down? Maybe just now he'd want it to go back up. Stiff shot by Seth Rollins. A punch to the midsection, and that stops the offense momentarily of Luke Harper, a knee which have served him well. Now Rollins had to plant Luke Harper with a DDT, but Harper blocked it. And a 2 count. Pins and submissions count are official on the outside of the ring. You can win by pinfall, submission, or by going through the cage door, or escaping over the top of the cage and climbing down to the floor. It is your choice, but who will leave with the Intercontinental Championship? Knee to the face by the champion. Punch to the gut. And Seth Rollins with a chop to the bludgeoner. If you're just joining us and you saw Luke Harper with the Intercontinental Championship, he is not the champion. Just to be clear, he stole the championship. And if you are enjoying this week's episode of Universe Mode and you're looking forward to WrestleMania, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on so you stay up to date with all episodes of Universe Mode as Luke Harper cuts down Seth Rollins. He says, "Get up." Rollins brought back to his feet by Harper, only to be slammed all the way across the ring. Great strength being shown by Harper. Very odd, strange individual. Went for the kick. Dangerous individual. But this time, the DDT. 1, 2. Oh. Rollins, one step ahead of Luke Harper. And oh, goodness me. Seth Rollins using the cage to his advantage. And now Rollins thinks that's enough. He's going to head up and try and climb the cage. To escape the cage, both feet must touch the floor to win or retain the championship. And Harper, oh, that's the risk that you take if your opponent is not damaged enough. Harper back up and swiped the legs away of Seth Rollins. Quite a fall for the Architect face first. Seth Rollins still fights on. Harper back up. Rollins hits the ropes. Sling blade by the Intercontinental Champion, who does not want to leave Raw tonight without his championship. Harper back up. Oh, went for the blockbuster. Harper aware, and Rollins bounced back up, but bounced into a European uppercut. Sent off the ropes. Power bomb. Sky high power bomb by Luke Harper. And now it's Luke Harper's turn. And if Luke Harper does indeed escape the cage and his feet touch the floor, he will officially be Intercontinental Champion. But Seth Rollins has other ideas. Rollins now up there, and these two now fight it out on the cage. Oh, and Harper falls first. What's Rollins thinking? Oh, an elbow from the cage. 2. Oh. Harper kicks out, but great ring awareness by Seth Rollins. Very unique offense by Rollins. Again, using the cage. Punch to the midsection. Harper, headbutt. Luke Harper goes up, but took way too long and has his leg taken away. Who you got? Who's leaving Intercontinental Champion? Seth Rollins or Luke Harper? Get involved in the chat and in the comment section. Close to call at the moment. Both men have tried to escape climbing the cage, but no success. A few pins, a few submissions. Nobody yet has gone for the door. Finance carry by Luke Harper. Elbow and a shot to the back, and that hurt Seth Rollins. And I thought for a minute that Harper was going to climb the cage, but instead wants Rollins up. Oh, super kick on the jaw. I've already seen one super kick tonight put away The Miz by Shawn Michaels, and now Harper wants the door open. Harper looking to go through the door, but Rollins, Seth Rollins, back on his feet and then back down. The referee unlocked the door, but Rollins did enough to keep Harper in the cage. Harper, telegraphed that, face first into the turnbuckle. And snaps down Luke Harper. Driving the knee, trying to wear out the bludgeoner, but Luke Harper comes back for more. Put the brakes on and stopped Seth Rollins. Power bomb. 1, 2. Oh! And Harper coming very close to officially being Intercontinental Champion. The pin didn't work, but smartly, Luke Harper climbs the cage. Having some issues with his footing is Luke Harper trying to get his foot. Double axe handle. Well, Harper was having problems on the cage and then saw that Seth Rollins was getting up, but he might not get back up from that. And again, Harper calls for the door to be opened. Our official opens the door, but Rollins back up and a knee. You cannot take your eyes off Seth Rollins for a second. Seth Rollins is fighting for his championship. He wants to leave with his championship. He did not do so weeks ago on Raw. He did not do so at Fastlane. But can he do it tonight? Oh, Harper went for the stomp. Rollins again gets back up and takes up Harper. Buckle bomb! Rolls Harper to the middle of the ring, picks him up. Ripcord knee strike, hooks the leg. 1, 2, oh! So close. Luke Harper kicks out. But Rollins, now relentless in his quest to walk away with the championship which belongs to him. picks up. Luke Harper replies with a forearm. And now these two stand and trade inside the steel cage. And it's Rollins, punch to the gut. Who's got the guts and determination to win this one? Oh! Discus clothesline on point by Luke Harper. And that is all. That is all. Harper climbing the cage, and oh no. Luke Harper is about to become Rollins. Where did Rollins come from? Seth Rollins with the will to climb the cage, and Harper perched in a dangerous position on top, and Harper being forced to come back into the cage. Forced by Rollins, and now these two fight again on the steel. It was Harper who fell last time. This time it was Rollins. Oh, but Harper, he missed the elbow. Curb stomp. It's time. Go. As Claude would say, it's time to go. And Seth Rollins, he wants to go through the door. Rollins asking for the door, saying, hurry up, get on with it. And our official taking too long. And instead, Seth Rollins decides to climb the cage. And this is a risk. Rollins clearly fed up with our official taking so long. And Rollins now climbing the cage, and Harper is getting up. Harper is up, and Rollins saw him, and oh my God, no. No. Harper wants the door open. Rollins is coming down the cage. It's a race between the two. Referee with the lock. Seth Rollins. Door is open. Yes! Seth Rollins wins it. Seth Rollins retains his Intercontinental Championship, and Luke Harper is locked inside the cage. Curb stomp for Rollins was what got the job done.
Here is your winner, and still Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins defeats Luke Harper, and Harper slumped in the corner, nowhere to go, which means Rollins at last can leave with his Intercontinental Championship. One last look from Seth Rollins, and the championship is back where it belongs. Next week, champion and challenger will once again go face to face with the official contract signing for the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania. But right now, the advocate for the Beast is making his way to the ring, Paul Heyman. And last week, Paul Heyman got a good look at the challenger to his client at WrestleMania. Heyman was front row taking notes when Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Kurt Hawkins. So what does Paul Heyman have to say, and why is he here on behalf of his client, the WWE Champion, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar? strong words from the advocate of the WWE Champion. When Shinsuke Nakamura signs the contract next week, he is signing away his undefeated streak. That's what Paul Heyman believes. He also believes Brock Lesnar is king in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Wow, combustible feeling, and now Nakamura has heard enough of Heyman. What does the challenger to the champion have to say to his advocate? Next week, Brock Lesnar, Shinsuke Nakamura, contract signing for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.